exercises. Now this is one thing people ask me about nearly every single day, and I like to make sure people are doing it in the right way to make sure they're protecting their back and not hurting themselves. Now when it comes to doing abdominal exercises, this is how I like to do it. I'm not saying it's completely gospel and it's right, some people might disagree with me, but this is the way I like to explain it to people, and in a way that's going to help logically with helping your back. So when a lot of people do exercises, they've been doing all their HIIT training, they've been doing all their abdominal work or the gym or anything like that, they're doing all this ab work and they say I've got back pain. Why is that? And the first thing I like to look is at the technique. So what a lot of people tend to do, I don't know if you can relate to this, is you can put your hands up like here, or by the side of your head, or like this, and you tend to just do this sort of action. Yeah? And what I'm trying to doing, you can see straight away I'm using my neck. I'm actually using my hip flexors as well to help lift me up, and my abdominal exercise muscles are going up and down. So you can see here, the abdominal muscles are going up and down, my back is flattening against the floor. And what a lot of people tend to think about they need to do is when they're doing abdominal exercise, they think the best thing to do is by curving the back onto the floor here, pushing it into the ground, and then curving up. Now, if you think about the logical way of doing things, if you're doing that, you're creating so much load and flexion through your lower back here and your spine, people then wonder why they're getting back pain. So the way I like to think about doing it in the right way is this way. So, it's what I feel is the right way. When you're lying on your back here, first thing you want to do is draw a belly button towards the spine, think about your belly button kissing your spine, and think about stopping yourself from going to the toilet. Aim about 30 to 40% of the maximum left foot, or you can do a little bit more than that. But you want to just pull in here so you're keeping the neutral or natural curve in the lower back. You see here? So I don't want to be pushing it down, I want to be keeping it there. From here, I'm now going to place my head in my hands. I'm going to focus on pushing my head back into my hands. Now a lot of these textbooks and videos and things, they say don't put your head in your hands because you pull up on your head. Just focus on not pulling up on your head. Simple. So, head in your hands, you're going to focus on pushing your head back into your hands. So the only way I'm going to get up there is by using these muscles. From here, I'm then going to focus on pushing my heels into the ground, because once you push your heels into the ground, you activate these muscles here, which can switch off these muscles here. Yeah? So it works as an antagonist. So, head in the hands, activate neutral spine, keep the gap between the lower back here, feet to the ground, and then from here, keep the gap between the chin and the chest, you're going to push yourself up. Now, can you see the difference here? I'm doing this, I'm keeping a neutral curve, my back's not pressing against the ground, and you can see naturally my stomach is staying flat. It's not protruding out and in. If you want a flat stomach, this is the way you want to be doing it. Yeah? So, doing it here, and then from here, people ask the question, well, how do I put my legs up in the air? If you do that, I can still do that. You can still see here, I'm keeping a gap between the ground and my back here. I can be doing this sort of stuff, I'm still keeping neutral. So doing all these things, you can still do that. Yes, you won't be getting up as fast, you don't feel like you're getting a deeper crunch, but it is much better for supporting your back. Give this one a go. If you start doing it this way, go back to your old way of doing it that way, and then go back to doing it this way, keeping neutral, you will start to see some big differences, or feel the difference in your lower back. So give it a go, let me know how you get on, and I hope that helps with any back pain you've been feeling.